Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Hard8, the truth for YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah! What's up, people? What's happening? You already know the deal. I put up a video yesterday. Go check it out. The link will be down in the description. Also, check out all the other links down in the description. You dig? Busy yourself. Now, busy yourself. So, I got word back yesterday that, these dudes in their bullshit ass podcast were talking shit about me, man. Hard8, right? Go figure. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Basically, they were talking shit about me, right? So you had the pregnant transsexual, aka the diaper bandit, aka the huggy warrior, aka chocolate chip face, aka polka dot face. A.K.A. Whoopi Goldberg. Y'all already know who that is, right? So you had him talking shit about me. The YouTube pedophile, the one that like filling on his daughter butt. Y'all already know. He was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Crap Gamer. He was talking shit too. You know, the guy that review games that he don't even own. You know what I mean? The guy that claims he's playing games that he's never played before, that he don't even own. You know, that fraud. And you had the rest of those fucking frauds. You dig? But I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? They talking shit. It's not surprising to me. They supposed to talk shit. And quite frankly, after that exposure of the pregnant transsexual, you know, the video where he's shaking his ass and popping his pussy, where he rolling his back like a motherfucking woman. You can go check that video out. It's up on my channel. After that video, he's been exposed to the max. I really don't have nothing to say about him. You know what I mean? He's been trying to recover ever since. He's been trying to recover after that exposure. He even went as far as trying to create a fake fight and all that shit. I mean, the dude just lies. So I really don't got much to say about him no more, or any of them other cocksuckers. But I want to talk about Showstopper. Yeah, the motherfucking laughing hyena. You know, he always got to laugh. He better laugh. You better laugh at their corny ass jokes, or you're going to be on the outside looking in again, nigga. I want to talk about Showstopper, this motherfucking fraud. Now, if you watch the Weapon Wheel podcast, episode 11, it is up on Broken Games HD channel right now. Go check it out. Then you would have seen, it might be up on my channel too. Check it out. But anyway, episode 11, Showstopper came on the podcast about the last 18 to 20 minutes of the podcast. Now, of course, when he came on the podcast, I confronted him. You dig? I confronted him for, shit talking that he did in the past. You know, definitely prior to him being on that podcast. And of course, just like the rest of these pussies, he backpedaled and started bitching. I asked him straight up, do you got a problem with me? You know what I'm saying? And of course, he was like, no, he don't have a problem with me. It's all about video games. None of this. I asked him, am I going to hear you talking shit about me moving forward after this podcast? He was like, no, you're not going to hear nothing from me. I don't have no problem with you. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Cop the plea with straight bitching. Because that's what most of these dudes do when they get confronted by me. You know what I mean? They talk all this shit on their videos, but then as soon as we get them in the call, they start backpedaling and bitching. Just like Showstopper, you can go watch and listen for yourself. Episode 11, the last 18, 20 minutes of the podcast. Now, due to Showstopper bitching and backpedaling, you know what I'm saying, his boys, they kicked his ass out of the podcast. Yes, that was real. That wasn't no troll trap or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was all made up to save face. You dig? They really kicked him out of that podcast because of the way he handled himself when he came into the Weapon Wheel podcast. Basically, he started backpedaling and bitching, was telling these niggas was telling us he ain't got nothing to say about me. He don't have no problem with me. He ain't gonna have no problem with me moving forward. He ain't gonna talk shit about me moving forward. Of course, the pregnant transsexual and the rest of them dick suckers, they didn't like that, so they booted him the fuck out the podcast, right? They booted him. You know what I mean? Showstopper was sad, crying for days. You know what I mean? So I guess after, a couple of days after Showstopper was kissing a whole lot of ass, crying and begging to come back, They finally let him come back, and they tried to come up with this, oh, we trolled y'all all. Like, get the fuck out of here. It was real. We all know. Anybody can see that shit a mile away. You know what I mean? But Showstopper's back, and he wants to show his worth. He wants to show them that he belongs there. So what does he do on his podcast last night? He started talking shit about Hard8 after he was backpedaling and bitching when I confronted him. See, I told y'all that these dudes are a bunch of fucking frauds, and they talk a lot of shit when they're amongst themselves, when they by themselves, but soon as you confront them, and this is over fucking the internet, imagine how they would act if I see them in person. You know what I'm saying? Think about that for a minute. If niggas is bitching and backpedaling when I get them in a call, imagine how they gonna act if they actually see me in the real. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It's in the pudding. But the funny thing is, Showstopper, damn, what happened, player? I mean, did you forget all the shit that you said in that podcast? I ain't got no problem with you, Hard8. I ain't got nothing to say about you moving forward. You know, it's all about video games. I ain't got nothing to say. And we said it in the podcast. We was like, man, you know you gonna get in trouble for this. No, I'm a grown man. I could do what I want. Blah, blah. Talking all this bullshit. And then your dumb ass got exposed. You are a fucking fraud. And you are a fucking coward. And I told y'all that these dudes are frauds and cowards. But some of y'all don't listen. Most of y'all listen. Y'all can see it. The evidence is right there. You know what I mean? It's 100% factual. But some of y'all still don't see this bullshit. But maybe you will now. You know what I'm saying? So, damn, what happened, Showstopper? You gotta prove your worth, right? You gotta let them know you belong there. Come on, don't ever kick me out again. Look, I'm talking shit about Hard8. Look, I'm joining in with y'all. You know what I'm saying? After you joined the podcast and started bitching and backpedaling. It's too late, player. You can't take back what you said. You know what I'm saying? You can't take back what you said. And due to my limitations of video making, I'm not able to grab all that audio and actually present it here. So I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to go and do a little bit of research yourself. But like I said, last 18 to 20 minutes of the Weapon Well podcast, episode 11. You know what I mean? Go check it out. You will hear Showstopper sounding like a little bitch, backpedaling. You know what I mean? Not acting like this dude that he act in these motherfucking podcasts when he around them. But when he was by himself and he was getting confronted by the truth, he turned to a little pussy. You know what I'm saying? A little pussy. These dudes are a bunch of frauds, man. Showstopper, the laughing hyena, exposed. Exposed, you dick sucker. Yeah, you better keep talking shit. Prove your worth, cocksucker. Prove your motherfucking worth before they boot your ass again. You make your little crybaby ass video again. I don't know what happened. They ain't talk to me. I don't know. They kicked me out. I ain't hearing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, you fraud. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down, man. You know what I'm saying? Only people I can see thumbing down this video is a bunch of frauds. You know what I'm saying? That don't like facts or the truth. Go watch the episode. That's all you got to do. Episode 11 lasts 18 to 20 minutes. You'll see Showstopper sounding like a little bitch, copping pleas, backpedaling, bitching. But then he get around his boys and he tough again. Fuck out of here, fraud. You already been exposed, chump. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. It's your boy Hard8. Dude.